loves, and welcome back to my channel. So I apologize for being away for a while. I had to keep my energy to myself as I was going through a few things, and I am back and I am here with new energy, a new mindset, and a new perspective. And so today I actually just want to go with the flow. So this reading is truly about what is coming your way in terms of flow. So if you feel that you are not in alignment with flow at this moment, go ahead and center yourself and then come back to this video to choose a pile. But if you are centered and you are listening to your intuition, we have 3 piles placed in front of us. We have pile number 1, which is this beautiful lavender essential oil, and the food tarot deck. And then we have pile number 2, which is this orange essential oil, and that has the romance angel oracle deck. And we have pile number 3, which is this peppermint essential oil, and that's actually linked up with the unicorn unstable cards. So we have food for thought, we have romance, and we have a magic. So take it as it resonates with you. I'm going to go ahead and move the rest of these cards off screen, and we're going to go ahead and hop into pile number 1. Okay. Alright, so pile number 1. If you chose pile number 1, the food for thought deck is what I call it, and this beautiful lavender essential oil, this is going to be your reading. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this down more like to this side for you guys so you guys can see a bit better. I turned my light on just so we could have a bit of light for this reading. Alright, it's a beautiful day outside, but I placed my desk in a certain area where it's not getting as much light, but I enjoy this. So we're going to go ahead and pull just one of these cards for now, and we're going to go ahead and then pull out some tarot cards, some oracle cards, and then I will go ahead and hop into the reading. And while I do that, I will give you a few channeled messages. So what I'm getting for you, pile number 1, is that things are going to get harder before they get easier. And what I feel for you, pile number 1, is that you've definitely been going through the hard. I feel you guys were definitely moving, and then you were hit by something. And what your angels want you to know is that things are going to start moving for you again, but not essentially right now. This flow you're currently experiencing is calling for patience. It is calling for compassion for self, as you are currently experiencing a very large change within yourself. So definitely take the time to listen to yourself, to listen to your mind, and do not become focused on what's not working for you. Rather focus on what is, because you guys feel it energetically. So definitely focus on that, because you're going to enter a period where it's not going to be as clear as you would hope it to be. But remember your desires, remember what you've been asking for, and know the universe will deliver. If it is meant to be yours, it will come. Okay. Now let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards real fast. Oops. I'm just going to go ahead and... Whoa! And that's self-care. Because I want to link up self-care with this reading for you guys. Okay, we have sound healing. So we have quite a few messages here. Pile number 1, with this flow that you'll be experiencing and what currently needs to be done at this time, a lot of what has to be done at this time is, the best way I can explain this is actually pleasure and patience. What I'm getting for you, pile number 1, is that things are going to be moving just a bit slow right now, and they're going to be feeling that way for the next week. Things are going to be falling into place slowly but surely. Don't give yourself a specific timeline for anything, as everything's just going to be kind of feeling like you're kind of pushing against a wall. And the reason for this is actually the universe is testing you. They're seeing how much you truly want what you ask for. And this doesn't mean that the universe doesn't believe you want this, but they do this from time to time to show you just how badly you want this. They're trying to remind you of the passion, of the drive that you've been experiencing. And they're going to do that by testing you, by taking away some of that drive and seeing what you do in response. And what I'm actually getting for you, pawn number one, is I meant to give you a bit of guidance in terms of this that you can use to get through this specific test, because the universe knows that you will prevail. But sometimes when we're in very difficult areas, we need a bit more guidance. So for you, pawn number one, what I'm actually getting for you is one with this king of drinks. The king of drinks is actually like coffee, but the king is also about very analytical thinking. And it's the only card that is upright. And so what I'm getting here is that a lot of your clearest thinking you will actually have in the morning, because everything else is pretty much in reverse here. So listen to your thoughts in the morning. Focus your thoughts to positive things in the morning. If you feel that your thoughts are going negative, go ahead and center yourself and allow them to either wash away, so you can probably take a shower, drink some water, use a humidifier, whatever works for you. But there's definitely a call for cleansing with this energy. And what I'm also getting for you is that it is 100% okay for you to take care of yourself in this time. You're going to be dealing with a lot of emotional stress, I'm feeling, but in a sense of it's not being inflicted by somebody, but rather it's healing that's happening at this time. The universe is trying to make you a lot stronger over this next week, especially emotionally. And this is why you're going to be feeling a bit more emotionally stressed. And you're actually going to be feeling this in the area of your self-care. So that is where it's going to get a little bit out of whack. So definitely make sure to keep up with your self-care. Even if you want to kind of just let it fall away, don't give in to that desire to let it fall away, pawn number one. It is very important that you take care of yourself at this time, as this is once again a test, and it is a test of your willingness to keep on going even when you don't want to, especially for something that you're passionate about and you love and you desire. So whatever it is you may be manifesting, continue on, pawn number one. This is all with the flow. This is all flow here. Sometimes flow is not always going to be nice rainbows and sunshine, but it is definitely needed at this time. So allow yourself to go with the flow with this, even if it's not 100% what you wanted. With this Knight of Cups in reverse here, what I'm actually getting, I love how we had all those messages and now we're just getting into the tarot cards. For the tarot card here, the Knight of Cups in reverse, what I'm getting is that you're going to be tested in your relationships, where you will be experiencing a stop-go in your relationship, where your partner or a friend or even family members as well can be coming back into your life, or trying to reach out to you, trying to be like, I want you back in my life. And this is where the emotional kind of chaos is coming in, because it's going to be somebody that you've released a long time ago. But what I'm getting for you, pawn number one, is that you've been dealing with a lot of people who have been teaching you to walk away. They've been teaching you to walk away, not in the way of anger or resentment, but peace. You are choosing to release these people. You don't have to tell them to their face, like, I'm going to be leaving you, because that doesn't really help anybody. Rather, you're realizing that sometimes it is best for people to merely fall into the background and away. And that is definitely the energy I'm getting for you. Pawn number one is that you've been learning how to release people. And so when these other people, these friends, this family, this lover from the past may re-enter your life, you're going to very easily just let them fall away without entertaining any energy that they may be giving. I'm getting that this person or people, I'm getting person here though, may want to apologize for what they have done in the past, and they will try to manipulate you in a sense, but it's almost as if they're saying, I want forgiveness, but they haven't truly grown out of who they were, as we're all in a state of healing and growth. And you're going to immediately notice this and just be like, thank you, and then move on with your life. It's not really going to impact you in any shape or form. But just having this person come back into your life is going to bring back up a lot of emotions, and this is where taking care of yourself is most important. With the Ace of Swords here, what I'm getting is that you're going to be feeling a bit more scattered this week, and this is just due to the flow trying to show you just how resilient you are. Because what this is calling for is for you to center yourself, for you to ground yourself, which, by the way, for you to ground yourself. I saw this after I shuffled the cards. Calling for you to ground yourself, to listen to your heart, to listen to your intuition. There is so much going on here, but it is saying to go with the flow and don't let the flow overwhelm you. This is a flow of growth and change and walking away from people who no longer deserve your time, your energy, or even your beautiful soul. So definitely know that this is a test, but one built for you. It is not to go against you. It is not happening to you. It's happening for your highest good, even if it may not feel like it at the time. With the Five of Swords in reverse here, what I'm getting is that you will not be experiencing a lot of anxiety or depression with this flow. For some of you guys take it as it resonates, as I do understand, some people naturally deal with anxiety. This normally has to do with thinking too far into the future. But definitely know that with this flow and with all the people trying to come back into your life and with a lot of the emotional chaos going on, you're actually going to be feeling pretty stable, which is amazing because we have all of this turmoil, but I feel that you guys know that this is all part of the bigger plan. This is all part of your flow, and you're just going to kind of allow it to flow through you, and you're going to realize that tomorrow is a better day. Now, this doesn't mean that nothing good will happen during this flow over this week. Things will happen and they will be good. The reason why I say this is because we have take a shot. You're going to be given a chance to do something this week. It could be a chance to speak up about something you believe in. It could be a chance at a job. It could be a chance at some form of financial abundance. Whatever it may be, it could be a shot in a project, an idea, a book. But someone this week is going to give you a shot. So it is definitely going to happen whenever it may happen this week. For everyone's different. For some of you guys, it's at the beginning of the week. For some of you guys, it's at the end of the week. But it is definitely a testimony. It's stating that there will be good things this week. A lot of the foundations you've been setting in the past, you're going to start seeing them create even more foundations, and you're going to realize that everything is truly working out in your favor, but patience is being called for. And so we also have, for your self-care card, sound healing. And this is what you really need to focus on in terms of this week. As you go through this week and you go through this emotional turmoil and chaos, listen to sound healing, ground yourself. You can listen to sound healing while sitting outside, maybe put in some earphones or just have it with the natural noises of the world, whatever it may be. Or you could also, maybe you have sound bowls. Take it as it resonates, but it is very important for you, pile number one, to connect with music, to connect with sound healing, to calm your mind through a lot of this chaos. Pile number one. It's funny how we have a lot of this emotional turmoil and chaos going on, and pile number one, you are the lavender. Lavender calls for relaxation. It allows for you to soothe the mind, and it is especially good for when you're taking a bath. I use this whenever I take a bath. I put just a few drops in the water, and it calms me down quite a bit. So definitely remember that regardless of what may be happening this week, today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, whatever it may be, remember to always come back to center and to relax and to take time for yourself as you truly deserve it, pile number one. Alright, pile number one, I hope this resonated with you. If it did, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I am not taking any personal readings at this time, but if you would like to donate to the channel, everything is greatly appreciated, but not expected of you. Alright, pile number one, once again, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I was really happy to be here with you guys today. Alright, pile number 1. See you later. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. So if you chose pile number 2 or this orange essential oil, this is going to be your reading. Let me put this down here. We have the Romance Oracle deck. So let's go ahead and shuffle and see what card flies out, and then we'll pull some tarot cards. And as I'm pulling your cards, I will go ahead and give you some channeled messages before we actually get into the reading. Take anything as it may. You may get the message you've been asking for, the channeled message. You may receive it from the reading itself. So just take it as it resonates. I can put that down there. Let's go ahead and start off with your tarot cards. I did shuffle them off camera, but I'll go ahead and shuffle them one last time for you. Ooh, that was messy. Actually, you know what? That was. Let me try this. Let me try this energy. All right, pile number 2. Okay. Pile number 2, I'm feeling you guys could be married because we have the wedding card here. And it says this situation involves marriage. Okay. Alright. Okay, I have a very specific message for pile number 2. So I will have to say some of these messages may or may not resonate with you. Go ahead and listen to your intuition on all of this. But in terms of the channeled messages, what I am getting for you, pile number 2, is that someone's going to ask you to make a decision, and it's going to be going against your moral beliefs. So definitely don't be hasty in this, and also know that you don't have to actually make a decision, especially if it goes against your morals. What I'm also getting for you, pile number 2, is that someone may say something to you that will come off as kind but mean, if that makes sense, where it's almost like a backhanded comment. And understand that this person has insecurities within themselves, so see the light in the situation, see the lesson in the situation. Do not act with anger, as this person is, while they are aware of how they are treating you, they are unaware of why they are. Oftentimes we want to be angry at people for being horrible people, but they are horrible people for a reason. And this doesn't mean that I'm saying, every single horrible person in the world is, perfect. But what I'm saying is that the universe has a plan that we cannot pretend to understand. So I don't feel this person will fight you or try to, scream at you, but I do feel this person is going to want to get under your skin by being a little bit manipulative or gaslighty. This is good. I actually had this in pile number 1 too. It seems like a few people here collectively were being tested, and the universe is actually calling for you to listen to your intuition. Okay. So before I even get into the actual reading itself, what I have for you is your self-care card, which is actually pleasure. So this is about not just pleasuring the body, but pleasuring the soul, the mind, and the emotional body as well. What I'm also having here is connect with your womb. You do not have to be a female to connect with your womb. This is about connecting with the very source that allows you to bring life into the world. So whether you are male and you may have, the male genitalia, it's not going to say that, you can't connect with that. It is part of your being. It is part of your temple. So definitely take that time to connect with it. This also has to do with the sacral chakra, as well as pleasure and the womb have to do with the sacral chakra. So definitely connect with that during this flow state. And I love how we have the sacral chakra, the orange, and we also have orange. You guys, I can't make this up. I literally cannot make this up. You saw me pull everything out. I'm so glad I did not pre-choose, because then it would have been hard to, you'd be like, oh, I didn't do this beforehand. What we're getting here, though, with the cards themselves, is that if you are in a marriage or if you are dating someone who is married, there's going to be a large argument between you and this person. If you are not married, then go ahead and excuse this card. But there is going to be an argument of sorts. This could be with a soulmate or a twin flame. This could very well be a platonic relationship. And what I'm getting here with the Tower card and the Four of Pentacles is that someone's going to be greedy with your energy and your time, where this person's going to ask you to spend time with them, to listen to them, but they're not going to do the same for you. And what I'm actually getting for you, pile number 2, is to actually say no to this person. It's a very specific answer. Here, like, I wasn't expecting a direct no, but this has more to do with seeing one's true colors, is what I'm getting here. If you have given anything, if you know who this person is and you have given anything to them, go ahead and ask back for that thing today, as this person may try to hold that thing from you after this argument. What I am getting, though, pile number 2, is there is a lot of smoke and mirrors with this person, where this person is willing to be vulnerable with you. They are willing to expel themselves, expel a lot of their darkness. The only issue is that there's no give and take. This person is taking and taking and taking and taking because you're just a very open and kind person, and you understand that we all have demons, we all have things we're trying to overcome. But this person has no interest in giving at this time, as that is something that they have to learn on their own journey. So in terms of this flow state, take back whatever this person may have, and it's almost like just wait. There's something you need to do. That's why we have the Two of Wands in reverse here. There's something you need to do. This person's going to come to you, and this could be at night or like around sunset time, or it could be during the day, whatever it is for you. But this person's going to try to come to you and wanting to expel how they may be feeling, and you're actually asked to say no, because this is a big part of this person's growth. So don't take it as you're being petty or rude. Rather, you are actually allowing this person to grow by no longer holding their hand. So pile number 2, in this flow state right now, is what you're actually doing is awakening other people by setting strong boundaries. So it's almost like a reading where I'm like, okay, but I'm also like, what? Like, that's what type of reading we have here today. I actually feel called to pull one last card from here before we continue. And we have worth waiting for. So this person actually is waiting for a soulmate. That's where this wedding card could also be coming in, where this specific person in this reading is waiting for a soulmate. And by you actually setting these boundaries, you're actually allowing this person to grow so they may meet their soulmate. Now, this doesn't mean that you will not be given back what you have gave. What I'm getting here is that while this person may leave your life, the universe is actually going to be gifting you through this flow state. It could last this week, it could last longer for you, pile number 2, but you will be gifted something. And this is a desire or a manifestation being given to you due to your willingness to set these boundaries to allow this person to grow. We also have the Rebel card, or Rebel, take it as you will. And what I'm getting with this is that when you speak up for yourself, this person will actually take this as a rebellion, because this person hasn't realized that they've been trying to take control and take. So when you decide to say no to this person, I say decide, as each person here may not say no. And if you do not say no, don't worry, nothing bad will happen. It is just that your lesson may be extended, and so will that person's lesson. And you'll just kind of come full circle until you are ready to do setting healthy boundaries. But it is not wrong for you to repeat a cycle, especially if it's needed for your soul. So never feel bad about that. Decide what feels right for you, because every single person is different. I am not going to sit here and tell you that repeating a cycle is bad for you, because you have to learn some way, okay? So learn the way that works for you. In terms of the pleasure card here, the sacral chakra energy, what I'm actually getting for you guys is connecting with your sacral chakra is so important at this time in this flow state, as you may be dealing with some people who are going to throw your sacral chakra off. This doesn't have to be that this person's, having sexual intercourse with you or anything like that. This actually has to do with their own energy being imbalanced and them trying to share that energy with you. But it does not benefit you, and it does not benefit that person. And you're going to be dealing with a lot of people like this. You'll be dealing with these people when you go to Walmart. You'll be dealing with these people when you go to Target. Whatever store you may go to, there's going to be people like this there. So don't take it as a personal offense. Understand not everyone is at your level. Not everyone is where you are in your path. And not everyone shares your path either. So remember to protect your energy. Remember to work with your sacral chakra energy. Remember to make sure that it is balanced. Ground yourself and know that you are loved and you are amazing. And this flow state right now is actually setting up more opportunities for you in the future by allowing you to set healthy boundaries now. All right, power number 2. This was very straightforward in my opinion. It was very much like, hey, here's just some guidance through this flow state, because we oftentimes will assume that a flow state has to be a certain way, but sometimes a flow state is not as easy as we would like it to be. So definitely take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, pile number 2. Once again, I hope this resonated with you. If it did, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. If it did not, feel free to choose a different pile. And if you would like to donate or tip the channel, everything is greatly appreciated, but not expected of you. I am not taking any personal readings at this time, as I am taking a step away from my business to focus on other matters. Thank you for being here and sharing your energy with me. I am so grateful to have you here today, and I am excited to see where you go from here, and know that no matter what you choose, you are choosing the right thing. So go ahead and prosper, go ahead and reach prosperity and abundance, and do what feels right with your soul. All right, pile number 2. Once again, I love you. Thank you for being here, and have a good rest of your day. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. So if you chose pile number 3, this is going to be your reading. So we have the peppermint essential oil here, and we also have the unicorn unstable card. So let's put this down here. Let's go ahead and shuffle. Oh, okay. All right. So this card jumped out to me the most. So we have the rhino corn. So this is about a rhino that has the power of a unicorn. So I feel if I was to pull a card for you guys, it would definitely be the strength card, is what I'm getting. You guys are very magical. Like the strength and the magician card is what I would get for you, pile number 3. Oh, before we delve any further, let me go ahead and shuffle the cards. All right. Now let's get into this reading. I will be stating some channeled messages. So, pile number 3, what I'm getting for you is that old wounds will be opening, but you're going to be looking at them with a new perspective. What I'm getting for you is definitely motherly type vibes here. This could be a mom, this could be a sister. It's definitely someone female for sure. But what I am actually getting for you, pile number 3, is that this person will not re-enter your life. It's just that you'll be visiting something about this person, nostalgia, a memory, and you may not have ended of this relationship with this person as you may have wanted. So you're going to be feeling a bit overwhelmed for a minute, but you're definitely meant to overcome this and come out of this with a new perspective, a willingness to open your heart, if you may. Okay. And I feel this person may have installed a lot of fear in you subconsciously. Don't do this because of this, don't do that because of that. And I said opening your heart, and we literally have the green. So the heart chakra. This is awesome. I love this. For your self-care card, we have Nourish Your Temple. And we have that green repeating, you guys. Okay. Okay. And we also have energy work. So what I'm getting with this here, pile number 3, before I really get into it, eating more vegetables, more fruits, and if you're going to be eating meats, definitely, adding fruit to the mix there, eating whole grains, stuff like that. For pile number 3, I'm getting like a new diet that you actually enjoy, because oftentimes that we will start a diet that we hate. We're like, oh my God, this is so disgusting. But if you just, made the same foods just in a different way, then it will really sorry, you guys. I literally heard like it was like a ding, and I was like, what? Oh, and we have 44 on the clock over there. Okay, that might be why. So we have the number 44 popping up here. And we actually have 3, 4, 5 as well. And we have number 38. So we have a lot of things going on here. But what I'm definitely getting for you, pile number 3, is that there's going to be a lot of clarity coming in and a lot of overcoming past fears. Because we literally have the card of F, fear. And we have the card of the 5 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords, both in reverse. So what I'm actually getting for you, pile number 3, is that this is the whole new you. This flow state that you're entering is a flow of a new you. And what I'm getting for this is that it won't be easy. It's not going to be that the universe is just going to give you what you want. This is going to be something that you can say truly that you have accomplished through your own hard work, is what I'm getting. And what I'm getting for you, pile number 3, is you guys are definitely becoming a lot stronger, especially in terms of the way you communicate, especially in terms of the heart chakra, your compassion, your empathy. What I'm getting for you, pile number 3, is that your empathy actually may be increasing, but it's not going to be increasing in a way that causes you pain. Rather, it's going to be increasing in a way that you know how to protect yourself and protect your energy and protect your mind from, anger and hate from somebody else. What I'm getting is like a mental attack or emotional attack. And what I'm getting for you, pile number 3, is that you're literally going to be just kicking this off. The 5 of Pentacles is about, depression, not seeing what's right in front of you. And I feel that you're going to be dealing with a lot of people in this energy, but you have risen out of that energy. You guys are this Empress here. And we also have people who are dealing with a lot of resentment and anger, and they're kind of hiding it because they don't want to bring it out into the world. And for you, pile number 3, you're realizing that anger and resentment is so healthy because you have to address it. Let me rephrase this. Anger and resentment is healthy as long as you address it. It is not healthy if you allow it to sit and fester. It is very normal to feel anger. It is very normal to feel resentment. You are human. You are allowed to feel these things. But what I'm getting for you, pile number 3, is that when you feel them, you're going to really allow yourself to feel them and then try to get over them. Realize, why is this in my life right now? What lesson do I need to learn from this? How is this truly making me feel? And how can I make myself feel better? It's definitely an energy of growth here, pile number 3. So know that it is 100% okay to feel a certain way, especially if someone has wronged you. Oftentimes people think that we have to apologize to the people who have wronged us. That is not the case at all. You need to apologize to yourself for allowing them to do that to you. And loving yourself and telling yourself you are so 100% worth every little ounce of love in my heart, and I'm not going to let anyone hurt you like that again. That is who you're supposed to be apologizing to, not the people who have hurt you. That is very toxic behavior. And this is not behavior that you guys are going to be entertaining anymore. So for my pile number 3, you're really going to be standing out. I'm getting birthing of a new you. I'm getting that this birth may have already happened, but it has definitely started to really pick up pace over the last few days, and it will only pick up pace even further as you flow. So just flow with whatever is coming, flow with whatever you feel, acknowledge how you feel, overcome anything that may be trying to hold you back, and know you are 100% worthy and loved by the universe and yourself. So now we also have F fear and nourish your temple. Power number 3, sometimes nourishing your temple doesn't have to do with food. Sometimes nourishing your temple has to do with positive affirmations, positive thoughts, and positive actions. Is every waking moment of your life going to be positive? No. But can you choose to have positive thoughts, use positive affirmations, especially when you're feeling down, and choose to have a positive action or reaction to something that would normally cause a negative reaction? Yes. If someone's trying to bring you into drama, merely being silent and not entertaining, not allowing, that person is just going to look away from you and try to focus on somebody else. Or that person will try to continue to engage you and you just remain silent. You do not have to adhere to someone else's drama. So you guys definitely have grown, pound number 3. And this flow has to do with continued growth, where you're going to be saying and doing things that before you were so fearful to do. Let's say, for example, you gave someone something, and before you used to be like, oh, I'll just wait till they give it back to me. It's okay. I trust them. It's okay. It's okay if you trust them. But the mere fact that you were so unsure about asking back for what is yours is truly the issue there. Where if you give someone something and you want it back, you don't need excuses. You don't need to say, oh, I need what is mine back, because that's not needed. You can really say, I would like back what I have given you. No explanation. And if that person asks why, then that just goes to show that person has a lot of growth that needs to happen, and it has nothing to do with you. So merely just say, because it is mine. And just have that person give it back to you. Oftentimes, especially when you stand up for yourself in that way, people are unsure of how to react to that, as the reason why they say why is because they want to trip you up. They want to be like, oh, give me a reason. But you don't have to give a reason to ask back for what is yours. So take that as that resonates. Pound number 3, because this can equal to energy, this can equal to time, this can equal to even words sometimes. This can equal to physical things, or this could also just equal to whatever may resonate with you. But definitely know that if you want to take something back that is yours, merely take it back. It is fine. Alright, pound number 3, before we leave, I feel that self-care is so needed for you guys because you guys love yourself so much. And I just feel adding more self-care to this would just bring so much light to this reading. So I'm going to go ahead and pull one last self-care card for you guys. Let's see what pops out or what may just come out. Let's see. Okay, we have build strength. And we have energy work. Just keep coming out, you guys. So energy work definitely. But build strength. This has to do with building strength in terms of intuition, but also your body. Taking some time to work out, you guys. I feel you guys have definitely been trying to work out over the past few weeks, and it's just not always been as easy as you would like it to. But definitely know that in this flow state, it's going to be a lot easier for you to exercise. So really make the time and make the effort, and you will be able to see a change in your body that you were not even expecting. So definitely take the time for yourself, pound number 3. Alright, pound number 3, I hope this resonated with you. If it did, go ahead, comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. I am not giving any personal readings at this time, but if you would like to donate to the channel, everything is greatly appreciated, but not expected of you. Alright, pound number 3, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy. It was truly beautiful and amazing. It was very lighthearted, and it gave me a lot of energy and love that I hope to send back out into the world, and I hope you do the same. All right, pal number 3, thank you for being here and have a good rest of your day. Bye.